Kanyeka na SOROBI ERASTUS. Kanyeka na SOROBI ERASTUS.
Kanyeka
Egerere mirobelio ya bwego kie.
Ikako ya mwenye getinge
Egerere bipindi bya bwego kie. Egerere bwego kie na wesomia.
Musaki bwa manenge
Mugusiano cia sobera tente to kwarigania ngambia muno kema sogo chase YouTube channel ya natata na SOROBI MOTURI ERASTUS. Thank you so much just to subscribe and thank you so much just for the time to share. I have a lot lined up and every Monday saa 10 ngomba the new video, every Wednesday saa 10 ngomba the new video, every Friday saa 10 ngomba the new video, every Saturday saa 10 ngomba the new video. So we're going to book nyara ko beka se diary ya gonyo kutegeta ko gonyo renga tegeta krekegani nyara ko boka nyororo. Hata toka na ukwana igoro ye gento gete kereberi kerabe kero kende gyogo konya gyogo semia ne bo gyogo tworokereria. Uchinde ko nyara ko bongo kwana ngani lakini trachi kwa na ko nyolele ko na boko mbati ase Facebook page. Boko ye fan page ne ko nga SOROBI MOTURI ERASTUS the radio presenter. Bo deli tambe ko SOROBI MOTURI ERASTUS the radio presenter. You like it? Follow me there. I have a lot that I'm doing there, either on Facebook Live and others. We're going to be scoping on a Twitter account at Moturi Erastus. Specifically with a group of people, but we're looking at the professionals, non-political professionals. How to be relevant in your community. That is the topic. How to be relevant in your community. In your community. Incheraki orabe omuntu na ebwengencho asuri usasomenyete na chire konyanga maranga abantu abirite nk'abantu bakabakora ibintu binene nga wikambe ninjo mu MCA, wikambe member of parliament, wikambe senator, which is wrong. And I really want to focus on these non-political professionals. Now these guys who have done very well in their careers, they are not interested in politics. There are people who can do wonders, but these guys sometimes they have lost touch with the community. And maybe you are watching this. I know monto masomo ya architecture, I know monto engineer, I know monto mokongu. Number one, osomete na tira kusoma woko obwate exposure kwatalire. Number isato omuntu bwenyalire. Number inye omuntu bwato bumanyi. No, there's a difference between kutwara chibasa no kutwara bumanyi. Abantu bali bwate chibasa lakini they don't have knowledge. They have nothing. And habati biashara bya yako ni chimbuni chia yako ni cha ya iwe whatever lakini tabati lakini there are people who have number one they have education basomete, number two they have the knowledge, number three they have the experience. There's a difference between knowledge and experience. Knowledge no bungaine boko ndo so school watu bungaine obonge but what experience you've never worked. But there are these guys who have the knowledge, they have the experience, they have the money, they have the connections. They are not politicians. So they rarely go back to their villages. If they come nyomo da kurunya mira, akurunoti mugiranga, akurukitutu masaba, akuruborabu, tari go chiororo, tabu atiacha na ororo na ande. But they don't how can you be relevant? Because how talibuya? Ekigare kenyoro akrokingia gukinetia. Abantu mbale nkwa kinete school wasomete primary school wosemo toguto. Uso wasomete primary school mutirire wosemo tirire korokwa. Usemo tichoka somete sauti mugirango. Kusuga somete mu murito asena somete usuga somo mugumo. Bona agasi wa somete gwasokire wachire. Ahetuli mwanasiasa. Gwasokire wachire sikutuli mwanasiasa. Lakini ya muntu bwatu bumanyi ngakina be relevant. Number one. Maranga abantu abange ngo kechubale go ichange kyarba go changa banyaka kenda abantu abanalete tabiri yabana siasa bawo tabingami ambiri ngami amacha abantu bali batari ko ba comfortable ngenja tabanya ko buri chibesa mbari comfortable tete ko manyanga. Number one, understand your community. Egenge tege tangani kora manya surwete kora manye kinyole ka sore kusasu iboleire ki understand kimanyanga kibono kire ebintu mbire byamano kubimanya. Yani just understanding to avoid surprises. Takanya kwa surprise ngo nakana ali mondo sabe 200 no. Wana atari ngo wastuka no ta understand ti abantu bayinavu. Abo baligo abago saba 50 abago saba 100. Bona bakara ba understand. Kora understanding ngaki abantu baramba bwatita kebarua, abantu baragusaba baraboro, abantu baragusaba nyito bosabere ekinke gokonye. aino mungwano kare Canada, aino mungwano kare US, aino mungwano kare Germany, aino mungwano kare Europe, kare Norway, kare Finland. Noma yeteke nyorukia gasukuru abuyanchole, nyorukia gasukuru abu ngakikere. Just it's good to understand. How do you understand? Kikeri yali yenchi no ku understanding ngakia abantu bale. Takonya kaba surprised. Umuntu aracyako sabaji basoka ngana yabweka sabaji baza kuba bako sabakera umuntu. Bono uchandike tekangi umuntu ansabere kibese ngangara chiko chiroka no. Nayo utara understand abantu barangana abana rete kusaba kibese yo. Nayo utara understand abantu barangana abara agera kinyorukia konyara abantu bisa stenjira mako. Are you wondering kwani kyanda bakakoresika? To also akobarera to those people unless kwara ba understand. I just take your time kurara ligira boko no boli mamomino kenyoronga kikera bodi atomiro bodi cyango cyangwa kibona abantu baga bakoraga ngeko gara abantu banata ko ndi chiro butambe babutagali ko bagate ya bakaka baraga ko bakorere gasi bagere cingo bayire cyomba cyinsiyaga abantu banarita ko kana babutiragali banaka bagubutira linkero ngaya egara be kali chierebo. So that is understanding them. No ina ampa uro gotaka tabanga ba 10 nabamenyi ba 10 mbana leta ko ngento keniyo se bana leta gutena para ko tegera mangana maji. That is what the Bible says. Do you want me to read that? You know, Paul understood those guys. That is out there. Paulo kakulikira Tito. Let me just dana la so bibiri me kidogo. Ikigaranga tokonya to understand. Paulo kakulikira kitabu kia Paulo kako Paulo likita kitabu kia kwa batum. Paulo ngo kwana rekera atulikira se kitabu kia kwa batum ngokilikira na Dr. Luke. Dr. Luke is the one who wrote the book of Acts. Ngote balenga Paulo ngo karasaka tabanga abatene ngukwana lego ya Berea ngukwana lego ya Bakorinto ngukwana jise banyana amakatanga abatene nabamenyi ba atene mbana lete gukora gento kende yonse wotatika go isiransanjira nagatega mangana maji. So you need to understand your community how they operate. Like now Paulo amanyeta abantu babalego tega ramanga ki Paulo okwana as Paulo is one guy who really understood and he understood how to cause transformation. Paulo karakulikira Tito, who was a young boy, a young man, olenke in Mediterranean Sea. By the way, Paulo karakulikira Tito, Tita karakulikira ulirubeli Tito gare Crete. Crete here in the Mediterranean Sea. It's an island. And Paul is writing to Titus and he's telling him, aba menyi ba atene. N'abantu banjite ndagira. Aba menyi ba atene. N'abantu abatindi. Abamenyi ba atene n'abantu baraboro. So he understood. So for Titus to be relevant in that place, you need to understand your people. Paul knew. Kakumulikira ko matebinga ba atene, kakumulikira ko matebinga abantu ba Crete. Abantu ba kinota ba atene, abantu ba Crete. Did I say abantu ba atene? So even in case I said abantu ba atene. Athenians nabao n'abantu ba Crete. Abantu ba Crete nigo balenga abantu aboro. Abantu ba Crete nigo balenga abantu banjite ndagira. Abantu ba Crete nigo balenga abantu banjite abantu banganga batindi. Maybe I think I need to open that. Yeah, that is very true. If you've never known that way, Paul says like that. Ngote balenga ba Athene. He mentions sakatanga ba Athene abantu balenge. So what am I saying? The point I'm trying to put across here is it's good to understand. It's very important for you to understand. Ekaromanyeta abantu bawo ngaki abantu bayito gayiga abaliga. Abantu bayito mbanjite ndagira. Abantu bayito mbanjite obagenge. Abantu bayito mbanjite. For you to be relevant, you need to understand that. When you have understood that, then it will help you to be relevant. So number one, point it's good to understand. Korango research yao. Yes, in Soma Acts 17 verses 21. Acts 17 verses 21, it says, all the Athenians and the foreigners who lived there spent their time doing nothing but talking about and listening to the latest ideas. That is what Paul is saying. Acts 17:21. All the Athenians and the foreigners who lived there spent their time doing nothing but talking about and listening to the latest ideas. Abantu baevesa sibalenga kora. Abwati nyasaye nkungu. Abantu baeveso. So you need to understand a community yao ngakire. Gento kike kabairete. That is why I was telling you ngana nakara kusoma kitabu kia Acts. Oiso kusoma Paulo kakulikira Tito, kakulikira kitabu kia yote kitabu kia Acts. Kara kusoma kitabu kia Titus. Paulo kakulikira Tito, koma tebyali binte binge sana akumurikira koma tebyali binte binga koma tebyali ngaki koma tebyali ngana na batene buka ifakita katebega ngote bali ngana na batene buka one their own prophet their own poetess na tebetinga baete abantu ba krete no tebaete abantu ba krete igo bara abantu banalete ko abatene banalete ko kuragira banji tendagira oyisoko some kitabu ki act onda some kitabu ki Titus osome kitabu ki Titus you'll be able to find those things some kitabu ki Titus you'll be able to find ibintu bingokwana I wish kangana gasomera kitabu ekyo ki Titus lakini wando chinga jinsi cyane ngomba cyakire oyisoko soma kitabu ki Titus 1 2 3 you'll be able to learn more lakini ngene goira lakini wando chinga jinsi ngana chire understand Paul understood kakolikana nayo Tito kakolikana Timotheo kakolikana liru bali aba Efeso na understand aba Efeso kakolikana liru bali aba Filipi mata nato watu musoli orokunga Lydia balengeta chiri ngo ni bya ngo kurutaitiro ngo biasara bya monyinga bitamba bya monyinga purple garments understand just take your time understanding what wanga kibali. Number 2, remember what I said, how to be relevant in your community. Number 2, look for the best way, look for the best approach. Liyenje rengia yokugamba n'abantu bawo. I said this. The bad things we are seeing in the society, we are not going to do something. We have to do something. We have to look for ways of doing something. So, number 1, understand the abantu bawo ngakibale. Understand the abantu ba minobu na bale. Kero kwa understand ngakibale, then go ahead, look for something, kwa understand ngakibale, wanna go ahead and look for a strategy. Look for a wise way of engaging them. I went to this guy, and I loved what he's doing. Machakos. This is a professor from one of the universities, public universities. When he resigned, he went back. Akagenda akaliyegento ara akole n'abantu banga sobo. Akagenda number 1, akagenda akachaka kusimeka chivokado. Simeka chivokado chinga been there. Chivokado, matoka and other things. And then akamakuliginga, how can I cause transformation? Because abantu ababa korokana kubaba taka, korokana banobo isiru obonge, how can we work together to cause transformation? What did he do? He formed a CPO. And then from there, my good friend, you go there, the transformation. The kind of things that he has done. In fact, but already he has captured the hearts of men. Transformation. Passion fruits. Why? He came, akamanyanga ibintu biramatoko bikora gaiga, akabatekana we form a CPO, bakachake kyomba ari na barabura yarabune member akuri yabuno onde bwens, akamakwenda kiro montanyo de seedlings, kiro monto smith event. So you have to look for a strategy. So that is his strategy. What is the strategy you can use? You must come to their level on your way to cause transformation. That is why I really want to challenge even those people who are doing NGO work. Sometimes you go and work on impact because you do not have a structure, you do not have a strategy. They will, but there is a way you can look for a strategy. So but you have to look for a way you understand, so that you can flow together. If you do not have a strategy, you talk with yenjira yokugamba n'abantaba. We call yenjira ngakira kituragambira abantaba. Asa abantu bari kwira bana school inchiraki. Abantu barambatageti mangana abantu barabantu bamaru inchiraki. You have to look for a way so ime yabo bago accept. Nabo watch with the right things in your community, in your neighborhood. Abantu lakini bakwanga bakoroke debo watch bakoroke illuminati. Why? You are not wise. Enjira kwa go introduce what you want to introduce in the community. Yeah, there are some places you might want to bring, you have to look for a strategy. Then the rock be controversial. I have seen some NGOs, I have seen some people doing great things, but they forget about the strategy they are using. But in real sense, these people, they are not Illuminati. You are not wise. Introduced to that community. You have to look for a very nice strategy, depending on where you want to do these things. You know, about nativity school was it. abako ndo hapa alimio ba seedlings lakini mwa ime abaro chinga kile chiba so bwa de chikuru takete kobole bona hapa kunya kusimika ibintu abaro je chikuru takete kobole usabane baro chinga utiri ngete chisto bwa tinga ndokora. So you have to look for a wise way of making sure that these people, they understand you and they understand what is your mission and they adapt that. So that whatever they are doing, they're not doing it for you, they're doing it for themselves. That is the first point I've said. Hata banga point intanga katuta to cause transformation, ina point yakaberengo ko ina point intanga hata banga you must understand. Number 2, you must look for a strategy. Liyango nchira kingo swana n'abantu abanga understand nje ba understand togenda amo. Egya nyanto nyabari ko understand nje ba understand gutuma na tore nchira bobe. Tuzakuwa tunakongana. So look for a strategy. Aino muntu tari mwana siasa, you are just a professional, wakiri, kuita kurubu machoge, kusukuru miruka, kusukuru West Mugirango, and that community of yours, you know there is need. Abantu ababuata amachimbule gutumba tanki. Tenga tangi jiba kunyara kuona bakunyara kugura. But they lack knowledge, they lack somebody to guide them. How can you be relevant? Kena abako nyara wole score my friend wako kona nichio getene, lakini wako kana zinu kwa nyara bintu biro arabire bube. You've not engaged with them. You've not engaged your community. How do you engage them? Number 1, you must understand them. Number 2, you must look for a strategy of engaging them. Number 3, even as I wind up, how can I be relevant with the community? Nakina abo muntu neche mbwateli osora mareke nyorugi tukeria sengoro. Egente taka na ki understand egente kene ya kabere na rigide strategy. Egente kene ya gatatu, work with them. Onyana matoke mugo simeka na barabuo. Onyana chingo mugo tuga na barabuo. Onyana greenhouse uta ketako cost transformation de greenhouse babekere kiabo na ebeke kiao. Baire kare chibabeke kiabo na ebeke kiao. Yani kolege ntika mona barabuo. My good friend, you will cause transformation. The barago go simeka mona barabuo si para mona barabuo. Be part with kabena barabuo. Kolebe ntama na batako tumumolikwa. Gosimeka tole mete genda simeka mona barabuo. Chingora to go ko kentekete. Matoka to go chugotwa. By so doing, ekerba corona you are part of them. They believe that venga kumbi muntu yo we are causing. Let them see the way you are struggling, the way you are also getting eba siri wakanu na hebunanga ki. Eni le bantu amanyanga muntu teringa abwati ni chibesa abwata ko kutebeliga iga. No. But understand because sometimes we really have so nice we have very nice strategies, very nice things, policies and everything, but the way we are executing them, it's really causing us a lot of harm. So what am I saying? Point number 3. Korami gasema na barabu. Wata nama na barabu. Koramu na barabu. Tuma itingi ke mogo simeka ne mete mogo simeka na barabu. Chiba ando simeka. What is this that you are doing? Korega asiyama na barabu. By so doing, you will be able to you will win their hearts. Not only winning their hearts, but also ko batebinga ya aba mitinga njema ko kole mekabiri ne mebe. Aitemelinga mwene mebe. Bana ba kugene kiagara kwa berra na barabu. Kwa basomire kwa yarigiriye njere kwa bayikirange bagaraba bayikirange takubatama bona wachakire gosimiki bintama na barabu. You cause a lot of transformation. The other day I went to the village to do some stories and I found a very senior guy here at Lecturer University. One which is looking for a way. Professor doctorate now you be part of them. That aspect of being part of them, being with them, that one alone helps you to score a lot. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Atatona SOROBI. And don't forget the 3 things we've shared. Research, understand your community. Number 2, look for a strategy of how to engage with them. Number 3, work with them. Atatona SOROBI Moturi Erastus. If these things making sense, you have your forums where you're having alumni forums, just forward this to the alumni. Just send the link to the alumni forums. You know, wasomete Cardinal, wasomete Kisi School, wasomete Jabururu, wasomete. Just share to your friends because there are guys outside there, but are the politicians, but they can cause a lot of transformation in their neighborhoods, but they are away. We probably always to no. But understand, look for a strategy, work with them. Look for something. How can I work with them? Greenhouse. mbeke kia na barabo beke kiabo ngimucheki kana barabo cheki bale kiabo onyene ngombe ndeke ngene kale chantu batuke ngombe ntuke na nje batuke mabera twasangalia manyene chingoko whatever you are doing just incorporate them, work with them. Don't forget to subscribe to SOROBI MOTURI ERASTUS. Facebook page SOROBI MOTURI ERASTUS, the radio presenter. Twitter @MOTURI ERASTUS. God bless you. Have a great moment, even as you think of what you need to do and what your action plans are. Munguraba manainwe, thank you so much. Atatu na SOROBI MOTURI ERASTUS. Keep on subscribing, keep on sharing, and may God bless you.
Kanyeka na SOROBI ERASTUS. Kanyeka na SOROBI ERASTUS.
Kanyeka.